Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today I have VeChain Bet Daily Update. Let's see how we will do, guys, and of course make a technical analysis and the price prediction. If you like the content, of course you can hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share the video. Thank you so much. I have the link for the Telegram group chat in the description down below in case you want to join. We are discussing many more things. We are a team that helps each other every day. So let's see something important here. First of all, we lost this bottom trend line right here. We had a very bearish candle and now we have gone beyond here, finding support level at 10 cents, then going up again, finding resistance at the 50-day MA. Now we are going down again. So 10 cents, 11 cents for now, and of course the 12 cents are our next major resistance levels. We have some more 15 cents, but it is more for the future. You can see how important this line was, guys. In case we fell down from here, we can't easily climb up above the 15 to 16 cents around here. So it is a very crucial resistance level that if we can surpass, we are having a very bullish scenario, right? I have my Fibonacci retracement levels drawn. That's how I knew the support and resistance levels. Let's go to the MACD to see some important things. First of all, here we had a bullish cross, but it is not enough so we can go upwards. We need further distance and of course we need some major movement. For now, we are looking not so good on the 4-hour frame, a little bit worse on the daily frame. We will talk about it. The volume here is declining a little bit for VeChain. As you can see, the moving average, it is declining as we are going a little bit down in the next days, right? So we don't have this volume here we had, so we can have a swing high. Now we are declining a little bit. Let's go to VeChain against USDT in the 4-hour frame. Nothing to discuss about here right now. On the 4-hour frame chart, we are having lower highs on the RSI, right? So we need to go upwards. We need to have higher lows. Same here for the commodity channel index. We are inside this gray zone. We don't have any oversold or any overbought situation. Therefore, we can decide according to the 4-hour frame and according to these indicators, we can decide whether we are good to go upwards or whether we should wait a little bit, right? But we will clear this out as we go and progress through this video. So according to the SSL channel, we don't have a buying opportunity. The red line is above the green line as well. Let's go to the daily frame, guys, and you will see something very interesting. Right here on the daily frame, many altcoins are down on the daily frame. The commodity channel index is down from the minus 100, but VeChain doesn't go down, so it has more room to correct. We hope to go upwards, we will analyze it, but now we don't have any oversold situation, so we can't expect for VeChain right now to go a little bit upwards. For the daily frame, we have more room to correct, but we also have more room to grow, right? We can go in both directions here, as you can see, and we want to see where we want to go, where we will go. So we are in the middle of the Bollinger Bands right here. You can see the daily frame. We don't have any clear oversold situation. For example, we are not approaching the bottom line of the Bollinger Bands, neither the top line. As for the MACD, guys, it is looking good. However, I would like some further distance. For example, I would like the lines to go like this. I don't like that they are going in a parallel way. You can see that they are so much horizontal and we can see a bearish cross anytime soon, right? We want to see some further distance. Of course, on the daily frame, we are caring about this bullish cross, but we also care about further distance between the blue line and the signal line, the orange line as well. So let's go to VeChain against Bitcoin. We have gone under the 200 EMA. The 50 EMA is crossing now. The 200 EMA, the 20 days already crossed, but what we are seeing here is that we hope to go even higher because we are in an oversold situation. But that doesn't mean, guys, we will be approaching some higher highs and higher lows for VeChain against Bitcoin. It doesn't look so good, guys, especially now that we went above the 200 EMA again. Here we had the same situation, although we went upwards, but right now we are going again downwards. We wanted to maintain a bottom trend line like this, but we fell down. Now 20-day EMA has crossed the 50-day EMA, and it doesn't look so good, but for the next few hours it can go against Bitcoin. You can see that we are in an oversold situation. Therefore, if Bitcoin goes up, VeChain will go upwards more, right? More in the terms of the percentage. Okay, let's say for example Bitcoin moves up 5%, VeChain can go up like 10% of its price valuation in USDT. So the MACD here, the MACD on the 4-hour frame, you can see how we went beyond the support line. It wasn't good. Even if we see a bullish recross, that doesn't mean that we will be going upwards all the way. It means we will have a swing high, then we will fall down again for VeChain against Bitcoin probably. Let's see the daily frame. On the daily frame, we are not even in an oversold situation for now. The MACD here had a bearish recross. We don't want to go even further down, although we might, but we need some further distance in order to say that we are seeing a bearish, very bearish cross right here. You can see that we had lower highs, higher lows. Eventually here we want to go upwards, but instead we went downwards from this line. Now we want to maintain these two very, very critical support levels, the 0.50s 286, 0.50s 250. These are the main key levels that we want to hold for VeChain, right? So let's go now, guys. From VeChain again against Bitcoin, you can see on the daily frame we can correct even more. I hope that we can maintain the support level, but in fact we might not. We will talk about it later. Right now, let's go to VeChain against USDT. You can see here we had a triangle, right? And we went almost at the first target we had mentioned, then we went down beyond. And the reason is that if we surpass this line right here, we are having afterwards a clear buying opportunity. The 15 to 16 cents, guys, is a very, very critical resistance level. Once we go above this resistance level, then we can actually go all the way upwards, right? And meet the 0.618, the 19 cents, right? We can do that. However, we need to be careful a little bit, because for now we went beyond this bottom trend line, and now we want to be careful because on the 4-hour frame, even though VeChain against Bitcoin is having an oversold situation, VeChain against USDT is not, and therefore we can correct more, especially if Bitcoin can't go above the 20-day MA following as a resistance right here. If we can't have a swing high, then VeChain will have a swing high as well. And of course, we will be looking for some extra resistance levels. I want to delete, guys, I want to delete this resistance level, and I want to start from this top right here, okay, for a more of a short-term price analysis. And my bottom will be a little bit beyond, will be the same bottom that I started my Fibonacci retracement from this bottom to this top, to find important support levels. Let's zoom in a bit so we can see it more clearly. Now the next resistance level, apart from 11 cents, guys, sits at around 12 to 13 cents. That's where we want to go after we are having a reversal. If we have a reversal pattern, you can see here a double bottom that is forming. We can go upwards, especially if we can cross above the 13 cents, we can go further above. But in my opinion, guys, if you don't want to swing trade, if you don't want to wait a little bit, I suggest you just to not invest for now, because we are in a bearish situation for VeChain. And as long as we can't approach and to go above the 15 cents, things are very, very critical. We might have a swing high to 13 cents, and afterwards we want to see what we will be doing eventually. For now, for VeChain, I don't think that if you are a new investor for the short term, you should invest right now. But what you can do is to wait a little bit to get into a better price, because I think that for Bitcoin, we will be going to 27,000 USDT around there. Even if we have the swing high here, we will be going and testing the 26 to 27,000 USDT around this area. So if we test this area, then VeChain will fall down more, even if VeChain is about to go against Bitcoin in the 4-hour frame, but on the daily frame, we are not, because on the daily frame, we don't have any oversold situation going on. So therefore, if we have a swing high, be careful, guys, because we might find resistance on the 50-day MA, we might just cross the 50-day MA and then go down again. So we have to be really, really careful. And of course, we can have a swing high only if, and retest the 30 cents right here, guys, only if Bitcoin just has a swing high and keeps going upwards, right? Because right now, what you want to do is to see other altcoins, and of course we need to see the Bitcoin chart, right? We can't avoid, we can't skip seeing the Bitcoin chart right here. So eventually what we want to see here is a swing high, potentially breaking the 12 cents. We will be going upwards to like 15, or maybe stopping at a minor resistance level right here, 14 cents, right? But if you want to be more sure, guys, if you are a mid-term investor or a long-term investor, I would suggest you to wait right now. If you want to have a swing trade, then we might be able to go, but on the VeChain, guys, on the daily frame, I have not so good news. First of all, on the daily frame, guys, we had the bearish cross between the 50-day MA and the 20-day MA. That is really, really bad. And of course, right now, we are not even in an oversold situation. And we are below this level of support right here. Let me zoom out a bit. Let me delete all these guys, all these Fibonacci retracements, and of course the price labels, and you will see how important this support resistance line is. It was previously a support level, now it is a resistance line. Only if we can make it above this line here, we will be surely going upwards, right? But we are minimizing the risk if we go above here. If you want to wait, guys, I would suggest you to do it so we can see where the VeChain will go. On the 4-hour frame, though, we are about to go in an oversold situation, but we aren't yet, right? The only good thing here is the VeChain against Bitcoin on the 4-hour frame, because we are in an oversold situation, we can go against, but only if Bitcoin goes upwards, that would mean that we can go upwards as well. For VeChain right now, we still have the declining lower high pattern for the RSI, we still have the declining lower high pattern for the commodity channel index. Therefore, we need to be careful for now as we approach. If Bitcoin goes and have the swing high to 39,500 USDT, then we eventually maybe can retest the 13 cents around there, guys. Let's go here back the 13 cents around this area right here, and eventually if we can do that, have a double bottom and go upwards, then we can make this support level and eventually go and retest some higher resistance levels. For I suggest you, if you are a new investor, just wait a little bit till we clear things out, till we are seeing the VeChain going absolutely insane. I believe for the mid-long term, I mean for the mid-term mostly, not the long-term, guys, because for the long-term, even if you invest here, it will be a good investment, but for the mid-term, we will be going lower, much lower, because Bitcoin will collapse down to 27,000 USDT around this area. I will stay in my point here, and I will just stand here on my view. From the first minute, guys, I told you that we are approaching lower highs for Bitcoin. This is not our lowest. However, I supposedly want to be our lowest here. I hope I'm wrong, guys, but for me, we are going down to 27,000 USDT. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Of course, stay tuned for many more videos. Bye.